drops in. Screech off person SFX. Cold and dark, cockpit lit by CRT glow. Flap still zero, banter ricochets off Plex. Kentucky grin under Captain Shadow. 5 vids queued, roulette of meme and metal. John submission, nosedive straight to dread. Drum teacher fingers tap the armrest pedal. Chooses the winner, 1,000 points are fed. Keo gas god circle the globe. NFL jersey bounty hiding indoors. Words on stream if the schedule's loose. Then throttle slide toward descent's roll. Punch the sky, pixel shatter chat hearts rate. Low cost high, waffle scrapings fuel this place. Flare the dream, Filger's coffee tastes like sin. Stream supreme, stick that landing, points roll in. Timeshare ads scroll across the MFD. One room, no walls, such premium sleaze. Energy drink sloshes in zero G. Bit crushed logo screams, please don't sneeze it. Ninja Tower checks the glide. Brace yourself, codes a scorecard right. Dr. Devious plots in neon spite. Unbearable floats through stallspin night. Nerdrite locates the hidden sign. Raven wing dragon slips the time. Bittersweet clips that nosedive fine. Peace and Jado keep chat in line. Dream theater fills the cabin PA. Seinfeld punchlines loop on delay. Beach band echoes ride the replay. Retro sprites frame a twilight bay. Punch the sky, pixel shatter chat hearts rate. Low cost high, waffle scrapings fuel display. Flare the dream, Filger's coffee tastes like sin. Stream supreme, stick that landing, points roll in. If the route is chaos, switch to MSFS 24 trials. Dark side souls, canyon slaloms, dead stick miles. Landing rate roulette spins final, closest wins the crown. Fade to black, stream offline, never keeps us down.
Is that a copy of Groundhog Day?
No, that would be Hog Day. It's just like Groundhog Day, but you wake up every game day and lose the exact same way.
How about yesterday for you, Clorix? Check. Check, Jado. 1. Check 2. That's the one. Jado, good evening. Bryce, good evening. Clorix, good evening. Do you think Vanderbilt will fall off track with Alabama loss the rest of the schedule? Alabama, I think you mean Vandy losing to Alabama because Alabama won yesterday. I mean, I don't know. They'll probably beat Kentucky. Does that help, Bryce? Clorix totally threw you off with Hog Day. It's okay. He didn't get to do it yesterday. He had to do it today. Arkansas ended up losing by 3 points to Tennessee. A valiant effort against a good Tennessee team, Clorix. Alas, a loss is a loss. It could count as a moral victory. And I would say Kentucky has a lot of moral victories, but we don't even have those. I think we had one last year against Georgia. That might have been it. Arctic, good evening. How are you all doing? What's new? Speaking of losses, how about that hockey? Who lost? I know that some teams played today. Today was all about the football. Yeah, I'm just looking at my other team. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There were some hockey games today. I had a center for Washington who was not great. And that was it. One game today for me. It is still way too early in the season to even remotely care about the results for hockey. If you are winning, wonderful. If you're losing, doesn't matter. I mean, we've played, what, 5 days?
Did we just become best friends?
There's so much time left.
Evening one.
So much time left. Wolfie, thank you for the tier 1.
Weird is part of the job.
Clorix is killing us. It's been 5 days. It's okay. Mr. Mixty had a really good day today. I think if you have a good day, that's great. You put somebody in your bot today had 5 goals last night.
Bitch.
Did they literally score 5 goals yesterday? That must have been part of a shootout or something. If you get in a shootout, you're lucky. Bacon, thanks for the prime sub. There's John. Shootout goals don't count. I think they do for fantasy, though, don't they? Do they not for fantasy? I thought they did.
Then I wake up to the smell of crackling bacon.
Oh, the top players are weekly.
It's good for me. It's a perfect way to start the day.
Oh, I thought when you did that, it was doing it on what happened yesterday. Bacon, good evening. So how about Ole Miss creaming Wazoo? Were we surprised? I think the surprise was how close they were. I would have bet a lot of money on Ole Miss over Washington State. I mean, Ole Miss is clearly a better team, more battle-tested. I was surprised Washington State was that close. Shootout only counts as a game-winning goal as a tiebreaker. Goals as a stat is usually only counted for regulation and overtime. It's Washington State, Jado. Bryce says Vanderbilt might lose to LSU with unknown LSU playing like because this year of odd teams won, but they hardly got win. Vandy will lose to LSU, Bryce. I don't know about the other games. Arctic says, if I understand how it provides that data, it should freeze that list tomorrow and then update again next Monday. Okay. Well, we'll see. After watching the video Salty posted in Discord, I decided to try the beta. So far, it's performing very well on my system. Really? See, I'm not even considering doing that beta right now. I mean, I'm glad you're trying it. I also do not. I'm very skeptical. I do not think I will see a single change from the beta to what I'm using right now. If I do, wonderful. But after every sim update, I don't see a change. I mean, not anything drastic. Now, if I get the 737 iFly, that 737 MAX 8, and all of a sudden I'm getting 40 frames in it, I'll believe it. What's going on, E-Rock? How are you doing? Didn't think I would either, but I'm getting probably 30 to 50% better FPS and no stutters. Ole Miss better. Don't give you all hope up. We have Georgia. Is it at Georgia, though? If it's at Georgia, I don't know. Ole Miss is a good team, man. I think Georgia right now is struggling a little bit. I don't know. Ole Miss isn't bad. We are doing challenges tonight. John just did the final video. Thank you, John. We are doing challenges. It's at Georgia next week. I'll still take Georgia. Georgia gets the... Hold on. Let me show you all if you didn't see this. Let me see this. There's a variable that you don't realize with Georgia in games. Let me explain with a quick video. We'll go to videos.
Please don't let it fall again on him. Oh, God.
So for those that didn't see it, I'm going to go full screen for this. Hold on. The Georgia coach is on the sideline, and I want you to look at his hands. Do you see the shape that his hands are in? One is horizontal, one is vertical. This is the universal symbol in football for timeout. Watch this.
9, they're 1 for 8 on third down. They just converted a moment ago. Stockton jumping up and down. He wants the snap. Timeout called by Georgia.
Timeout called by Georgia. No. I wasn't calling a timeout. I was clapping. I was clapping. No.
I say I didn't want.
No. I was clapping. No. I was clapping. I was doing this. Can't you see?
Well,
Can't you see how both hands are vertical right here?
can they let him get away with
Look.
it? It's because the play clock was at 1 when they stopped it.
Now, watch it. Watch the actual video. Watch this. Look at that symbol.
No, they signaling for a timeout.
That is a timeout symbol.
They signaling for a timeout. The official stopped the play.
Clearly a timeout. Now, here's where it gets more interesting.
Opening statement is tale of two halves. Our kids never quit. I'm proud of our kids.
I don't know where this. Let's see.
Kids did a great job. 0. Strike blockers, play blockers better, tackle.
What's up, Gumbo?
Clear recovery. I mean, how different is it? It's 7 and 3. Drum. Can you ask them to hold it down a little bit? That one's showing up. What can you say about Gunner Stockton's composure during the game? It's really who we are, though.
I gotta find it.
Fixed. Yeah, I don't know, because that stat maybe is misleading. I don't know. I'll look and see how we are. All for it should they not. Both teams, those are RPOs. One thing. I climb in the stands.
But what does this mean to you? I mean, I see so much emotion from you and from the players and you going up to all of them. I mean, what does that
We did take some shots to him tonight. I thought we're going to do the best job we can.
What's up, Mastiff?
To give those guys.
mean to you? I've never seen you so passionate after game, staying on the emotion from you and
In the field where he's being from here and a lot of picture and had a good time together. You feel like
There's always money in the banana stand. No touching.
What's up, Bliss?
opportunities. We're not a
Trying to.
It's not a dynamic. It's a penalty. They can't clap because it will false snap. I've lost games on that before.
Hold on.
It's not a dynamic offense right now in terms of vertical speed and throwing the ball downfield. Yeah, they're clapping. So I told them before the game, if these guys clap, it's a penalty. They can't clap because it will false snap. I've lost games on that before in the stadium. And I told them, I said, if they clap, I'm going to tell you. I got somebody in the box watching every play. They were clapping. So I ran over to him and said, they're clapping. They're clapping. And
he said, they're clapping? What?
He thought I called timeout. And so
well, yes, of course he did, because you did call timeout.
I wanted to make sure he understood it. Go lip read, because I'm screaming. And they're
Go lip read. Lip reading doesn't matter. You can lie all you want and read your lips that it was a lie.
I didn't need a timeout because
possible pilot deviation. Contact Los Angeles Tower as soon as you're able. Let me know when you're ready to copy a phone number.
What's up, Jake? I'm muting sound effects for a second.
We were going to get it off before the play clock ended, and I didn't need a timeout. It was the fact that they were clapping. I wanted them to call it because it's a penalty.
Isn't that crazy?
I played this defensive snap. Loved Georgia and competed. I wanted them to get a taste.
Yeah. Well, that title of that video is misleading. All right. Videos. You can literally see that he is calling timeout. So, Caloric says it's time stamped. Watch up to the 9-minute mark. There's my symbol. Listen to that bass. How does she do that with both hands? I don't understand how you can do that. He was calling a timeout, Renaissance, because they were getting ready to get a 5-yard penalty because the Georgia offense couldn't get the play off. They didn't know, they couldn't call a play. They couldn't figure out what play to call. So the quarterback was confused. And so the clock was counting down and there was 1 second left on the clock. And then they stopped it with 1 second. If he didn't call timeout there, then they would have gotten a 5-yard penalty. So and basically the ref goes, oh, you didn't want to? Okay, sorry. All right, well, let's do it again. And they just gave him another 30 seconds. He knows. He knows. You said you all have unknown Texas team this year if you're watching Texas. No, Kentucky will lose to Texas. Texas will be... Texas rough start. I don't know. I don't know if Texas is going to be fine. I don't know. Look at her. Look at her bounce. This little jump. Yeah, he never lost his timeout because he didn't call one. And his team didn't get a 5-yard penalty. That was the key. He was trying to prevent his team from getting a 5-yard penalty, and he didn't want to lose the timeout. I think I'm going to be very curious if they change the rule of how they want a timeout called. Because if this can now be confused of what this is, if you can go, oh no, I wasn't doing that, and the ref just goes, oh, okay. I think they're going to have to get rid of this because you can go, no, I was doing this. So I would say from now on, it'll have, yeah, Arctic's right. It'll have to be like the challenge flag that was red. There'll have to be a different thing that you wanted. Like a blue flag. So his deceivery will cause a rule change. I bet you'll see that there'll be a rule change. No different than Ole Miss last year doing all the fake injuries and them having to make a rule to get rid of fake injuries. Same thing. People are just taking advantage of the game. So you'll see. I think you will. Yeah, fake injuries. I'll show you. Oh, it's a 15-second video. I'll show you. When this video's over, I'll show you. It's a 15-second video. So if you don't want to waste the timeout, Arctic, if you don't want to waste the timeout, you can just have a player that gets injured and then clock stops. So last year, this was happening. Watch this. The quarterback points at him, watch him. Oh! Oh, I'm down. I was at this game, by the way. This happened multiple times. It happened multiple times during that game, and the fans started booing because they were tired of it. So that was Lane Kiffin, and he basically just said, hey, take a dive, and then we don't have to call timeout. So they ended up passing a rule in the offseason because of that said if a player goes down like that, then they are required to miss the next play. That way, teams get kind of punished for it. Which, you know, isn't that big a deal. I know they should miss the rest of the game. They should miss something, right? Because, I mean, you could put a player in there or just be like, it's the guy that we know we're not going to use next play because we're going to be throwing the ball. We're going to throw the ball next play. So we're going to have the running back do the fake injury. So I'm not sure what rule exactly was passed, but I think that's it. Look at her go. Very percussive. Yeah, that's interesting, Renaissance. I know people have complained about that, not being able to see players they've paid to go see. That's been the rule. The new rule says that if a player goes down for an injury after the ball has been placed for the next play, that team loses a timeout. So they automatically lose a timeout. Okay, that was the rule. So yeah, people are trying to find ways to manipulate the game, and then they change the rules. And they just laugh. I mean, as they're doing it, they're just laughing because they know that there's nothing anybody can do about it. Look at her go. I did not, Gumbo. I don't think I want to see that. Who's Fred Warner, though? I don't know who Fred Warner is. He said someone like Jokic can't sit and rest when he needs to because no one else in the Nuggets is an all-star, so if he's not injured, he has to play. Wow. Jado says, by the way, I don't like this song. It's just spaghetti. Like trying to be unique with no consistent timing or beat. Couldn't dance to it. Couldn't head bob to it. She's head bobbing to it. Look at her. She's head bobbing to it. She's... 49ers linebacker. Oh, is that who it was? Well, I'm going to stop there anyway. We watched over 8 minutes, and I think that's enough. I thought that was interesting. It's not really for me. I agree with Jado in that it was just kind of a lot of the same. Cannonball says, I'm like 70% certain I haven't submitted this. We have, however, seen him playing a bit of this song before. Oh, this is going to be good. The theme from Taxi? Nice. I think we have seen something like this, if not this. What a groove. Bum, 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 bum. Little reverb on the snare. Regarding seeing players we paid to see, some friends and I went to a Columbus Crew versus LA Galaxy soccer game in Columbus. We bought tickets to see David Beckham play for the Galaxy. He didn't play. He might have retired between ticket purchase and game. Yeah. What's up, RPG? Yeah, it is good, isn't it? I mean, I kind of agree with it, Hapes, in the sense of, if you paid to go to a concert and, the singer wasn't there, maybe you don't want to go to that concert and you should get your refund. I know there has been a lot of conversation about NBA players taking days off. People are just like, listen, you make tens of millions of dollars. Figure out how to play a game every 3 days. Just a nice groove. I love the sound of that keyboard. Let me get a drink. How about another boba? I haven't had this one. I know that's backwards. I'm sorry. It's another boba tea, and I haven't had it. It's strawberry latte. Another annoyingly long 737 landing challenge. Now it's in Japan, but that doesn't really change anything. It's the wind, Bliss. It's the wind that gets it. All right, cheers. I haven't done it. I'm sure tonight will be very frustrating, and I hope you're ready for it. Strawberry latte, boba tea. Cheers. It's not bad. Oh, there's hardly any coffee. I would say there's no coffee flavor. Yes, sound effects are still muted. Sorry. Yes. No, I want them off for now. I don't want them conflicting with the music. Let's leave them off for these. John said, by the way, not counting tonight's, there are also 2 other new precision landing challenges in the sim. Good. What about when Bryce comes in? He'll be fine. So this tastes like strawberry milk, I would say. With boba. It's strawberry milk. But more mild. Not, it's not like sweet strawberry milk. It's more subtle, Again, I don't know when you drink this. Maybe with a donut? The boba is so weird. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, who? This is like a Brian Regan thing that he talks about with cranberries getting in all the juices. Who working in the boba industry was able to weasel their way in to all these drinks? Like, all these drinks, started without boba. And so at some point, the people at the boba factory started reaching out to all these places, and they were like, hey, you know what your drink could use? We've got this stuff, and it's really cheap. We could put, like, an ounce of boba in your can, and it will fill up some volume of the can, and you won't have to use as much product, and our product's cheap. Just throw it in there. They're going to love it. Won't people hate chewing something while they drink? Well, yes. But they're going to get used to it. They'll get used to it. I promise they'll get used to it. It's the same thing with cranberry. Somehow the people at Cranberry LLC ended up contacting all the grape juice and apple juice and said, hey, you know what you need? You need cran grape. You know what you're missing? Cran apple. We've got a lot of cranberries you could use. Cranberries suck, though. It's okay. They're going to get used to it. You should do that, Renaissance. It's a good deal. Oh, yeah. I liked it. I mean, I thought that was good, Cannonball. I dug it. I think the tapioca would be more expensive by volume. I would think so, too, but we don't know what it's made of. There's a product at my grocery store, Grapple. It's an apple that tastes like grape, supposedly. What if it was Crapple with cranberry and apple? Come into watching that while in a deep discussion about tapioca is pretty funny. And I'm sorry, I have the sound effects off for a second while we do these videos because it was going to get pretty crazy. It's made of tapioca. Yeah, but what is tapioca, Arctic? Go on. Go on. What is tapioca? Once saw someone say a conductor wasn't necessary, so a group went to play without one, and it was a mess. It depends on the song. I mean, Conk Republic doesn't have a conductor, and we're fine. It depends on the style of music. I mean, if an orchestra played Jimmy Buffett, I think they'd be fine without a conductor.
Formula One cars are fast.
Arctic is continuing to educate us about Formula One.
Very fast. The F1 drivers hustle these amazing creations around the most challenging
Listen, I like Formula One. I just don't watch it.
As they fight for victory. But just how fast are these thoroughbred races?
They're very fast.
And how do they achieve?
And they're enjoyable to watch.
Speeds?
I just don't watch it.
Let's start by going right back to the beginning. The very first year of the Formula One World Championship was 1950, and even in those days, the cars were already very quick. Giuseppe Farina's title-winning Alfa Romeo could hit a top speed of around 290 kilometers an hour, or 180 miles per hour.
Fast.
And it could accelerate from 0 to 100 kph in just 4 seconds. But modern F1 cars can accelerate twice as quickly, doing 0 to 100 kph in just 2 seconds, and they can hit top speeds north of 360 kilometers an hour and 220 mph. In fact, the highest top speed officially recorded in Formula One was at the 2016 Mexican Grand Prix, when Flying Finn Valtteri Bottas lived up to his name and he hit 372.5 kph in his Mercedes-powered Williams FW38. And when it comes to the current generation of ground effect cars, Alex Albon holds the record, having hit 369 kph for the Williams team at the 2024 Las Vegas Grand Prix. To get an idea of how fast that is, the highest speed limit on the roads in the USA at present is 137 kph,
I was like, what?
85 miles an hour.
85.
So F1 cars are hitting speeds more than 2.5 times the maximum USA speed limit. Just think about that the next time you're out on the freeway. But a Formula One car is capable of hitting even higher top speeds than that. To To race in Formula One, the cars have to conform to all sorts of technical regulations, and they're designed to win Grand Prix around racetracks with twists and turns.
Too close to me.
So top speed isn't really what the designers are aiming for. But almost 20 years ago, one F1 team decided to find out just how fast their car could really go. Honda took one of its V10-powered cars to the famous Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah, USA.
Okay.
Their quest was simple: to hit 400 kilometers per hour in a car that was fully compliant with the F1 technical regulations of the time.
Okay.
While the full rear wing was replaced by a stability fin, there was nothing in the rules that said they had to have the wing fitted. And they managed to clock up an official FIA-sanctioned Formula One land speed record of 397.360 kph, though they had hit an astonishing 413.2 kph in an unofficial test on an airstrip nearby. That record still stands to this day, and the driver at the wheel of that car can still claim to be the fastest F1 driver in history, and it's none other than the former F1 medical driver, Alan van der Merwe. So F1 cars are very fast.
Oh,
indeed,
sound effects are
but
off.
They're not actually the fastest single-seater racing
I muted
cars
myself.
in the world, at least not in a straight line. Indy cars can hit top speeds of up to 380 kph, but they're a little slower to accelerate, doing 0 to 100 kph in about 3 seconds, and they're not nearly as quick in terms of cornering. But as we've already mentioned, top speed isn't what F1 designers and engineers are aiming for.
How about that?
It's no good having a car that can break all straight line speed records if it can't go around corners quickly. There are no prizes in Formula One for top speed. Lap time is what matters. So let's go back to that very first F1 season in 1950 and take a look at the Monaco Grand Prix. The great Juan Manuel Fangio won the race.
This looks like one of the soapbox car things that we do from Red Bull.
51 seconds on his way to victory. At this year's race,
how do you think they'll do with the Taco Bell ramp?
Also set the fastest lap time of the day, getting around the famous old circuit in just 1 minute 13.2 seconds. The circuit layout has been tweaked in that time. In fact, it's been made slightly longer, but that's still a reduction of almost 38 seconds in lap time. In other words, the current drivers are lapping Monaco in just 2/3 of the time it took their 1950 counterparts to do the same thing. So when it comes to lap time, we can make a direct comparison to IndyCar as well. Both F1 and IndyCar have raced at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin. Will Power took pole position in the IndyCar race for Team Penske with a time of 1 minute 46.0, giving him an average speed over the lap of 186.4 kph. Meanwhile, that super quick Finn, Valtteri Bottas, was at it again and took pole position for the Grand Prix, lapping in just 1 minute 32.0 seconds and averaging 206.4 kph in his Mercedes. So although IndyCar shaves F1 in an outright top speed battle, the F1 car
So
is
Arctic, are you hoping that this video is going to make me...
So who holds the record for the highest average lap speed in Formula One? Well,
one more Formula One?
Keke Rosberg, Nico's dad. And he was the proud holder of that record with an average speed of 259 kph, his pole position lap at Silverstone in 1985. This legendary lap was the first
I think just
time
a video
F1
that was
driver
like
had smashed through the 160
Formula One is very
average speed
fast.
barrier. Rosberg's record wasn't actually broken until 2004 when Juan Pablo Montoya
it's very
knocked
fast.
it up to almost 260 kph at Monza. Max Verstappen is the
Max Verstappen. It's just, listen, I get it. I get it.
Harness the air to tyre compounds that can handle
it's very fast
huge power demands and the huge forces generated by a Formula One
It's
car.
fine. It's fine. Formula One, very fast. Very fast. John is last. John says, meanwhile, in SoCal this weekend, they have a Harley convention.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the News at 5. I'm Rick Chambers.
And I'm Corinne Winter. We thank you for...
Did he say Rick James? No, Rick Chambers.
Joining us more than 24 hours after a helicopter crashes in Huntington Beach. Questions remain about what exactly went wrong.
5 people were hospitalized, and newly obtained video shows
Look at this guy's hair
rushing to rescue a child trapped beneath that wreckage. Lindsay Pena is live near the scene for us tonight. Lindsay?
Yeah, Rick and Kareen, this area remains blocked off. You can see behind me police cars here guarding the site of the crash and the
She sounds like that lady that does those videos that acts like a reporter out of her kid's room. Like she was like, yes, I'm outside my son's room right now. He continues to throw a tantrum. So far, everybody on this newscast has the stereotypical news reporter voice.
On that wedged between some palm trees and that pedestrian bridge exactly where it crashed yesterday. This as we wait to learn more about the victims, both in the chopper and on the ground. Dramatic new video obtained by KTLA of the moments right after a helicopter crashed in a busy.
What got thrown out?
Dramatic new video obtained by KTLA.
Not that. Not that. What is going on? No. No. I want to know what that is. There we go. Oh, it's a piece of the helicopter. Okay.
Of the moments right after a helicopter crashed in a busy area of
Dang, look at that.
Huntington Beach Saturday afternoon. You can see bystanders trying to free what appears to be a young boy from underneath the wreck.
That poor kid.
More video from witnesses.
This poor kid is just underneath. He's just on the stairs.
Capturing the moment the Bell 222 model chopper appears to lose its tail rotor just before slamming into some palm trees and the side of a pedestrian bridge just across from the Hyatt Hotel. The chopper, part of a fundraising event called Cars and Copters, which still went on as planned Sunday, but many say they were here to see the aftermath for themselves.
I think everyone's just seeing on social media all the things that have been just over here, and they're just coming out just to see the helicopter crash.
5 people were injured when the aircraft went down.
That kid
2
got
on
out?
board and 3 on the ground.
Nobody died.
Man, about 85, Asian man that had a cut in the back of his head, and they were trying to get a rag so he could stop the bleeding.
They took the
no one died.
Pilot out, and he gave the thumbs up. So
that's crazy.
Okay, Shade.
According to the OC Register, a man confirming his son-in-law, a pilot named Eric Nixon, was on board. A post on Nixon's Instagram saying both pilot and passenger are safe, being transported to the hospital to get checked out. As for the child injured, a GoFundMe page that hasn't yet been verified by KTLA claims the young boy has a collapsed lung and brain bleed. None of the victims have been officially identified yet. At this point, the city of Huntington Beach says the investigation has been turned over to the National Transportation Safety Board. No indication yet on what caused that chopper to go down, but people grateful it wasn't worse.
How did that tail rotor just fall out?
Both the NTSB and the FAA responded to our request for more information.
That's crazy. Amazing. I have to give you a winner. What video would I watch again? I thought the best video of the night was Renaissance with the Jurassic Park Orchestra. GG. Cannonball was a close second with the taxi video. Sorry, that's it's not fair. Not fair. I said Renaissance, yeah. Yeah, Renaissance deserves to have a sound effect played there. GG Renaissance. Thanks, Hapes. I saw another video of it. It seemed like the tail rotor just froze up, went again, and flew off. Oh, okay. Renaissance, you've literally won 4 times? I think those have reset. Wow. You're done for the next 3 weeks? Or 2.5 weeks. Sebastian, what's going on? Is it too late for a video takedown? Uh-huh. Yep. Nobody was abusing sound effects. It was just happening when I was trying to watch Clorix's video. We were explaining something. They weren't abusing them. It was happening and slowing things down. It was just slowing things down, Jado. Oh, it was the quiet interview with the coach. Yeah. I was just trying. Yeah, it was hard to hear. That's true. I couldn't hear the interview with the coach. Yeah, it wasn't abusing. It was just... Sometimes we just can't have them, you know? All right, my understanding is I should be in a pretty new group. I don't like all the boba. I don't care for it. I don't care for it. Well, Arctic says I started a group earlier tonight and I had one other by the time I was done. Are you in Platinum? You're gold, so yeah, different one. I think it is best for us to start with Grand Canyon because it's going to be hard. Also, the levers that I have set up are for the airliner and the F-18, not the rally race. So I'll save the race for the end. We'll start here, then we'll go to the landing, and then switch over. Yes, Platinum is lower than Diamond. Yeah, and the reason is it reset last week. So after the series reset after 5 weeks, we started back in gold, some people in silver, some people in bronze. Okay. This is going to be very, very, very difficult. I do not have intentions of trying to just set a world record here or even getting close. I know I can't. This is very difficult. The way they've changed this now, so tough. No, you know what I mean, John. Like, I'm not even going to beat your score. Clock has started, and I should have already been down here when it started. Which is why I missed 5,000 there. I thought I got out of it, and then it went dark again. This is so difficult with the blackouts. I just don't understand why they added those back. Don't they want people to have fun? Yeah, not a fun simulator. It's true. Not a fun simulator. I could get lower there. I'm just afraid if I do, I'll get trapped. So I'm trying not to go too crazy here. This turn is tough. Very easy to crash into this on the left. And I just don't want to. I don't want to crash. And I have crashed there so many times by being too low. The air stuff. What do you mean the air stuff? And like this turn coming up, it's not worth it. Yeah, I mean, it's awful, but I just need to get a time. I mean, it's just terrible. How did I gain 3,000 points? I don't understand. I'm already at 166, John. What's that like to know that I still have so much left and I'm just getting your score? Can't see. Wow. You're telling me I blacked out there? Like, I hardly did anything. I hardly did anything. That's awful. That turn, of all the turns, that turn was a blackout? Crazy. Yeah, I see what you did there, John. I see what you did there. You can do special breathing. Thanks, Shadow. Listen, Arctic, you know as well as I do, I'm not going to do this that long. I just want to get a time. Problem is, don't make me black out in a place that I shouldn't be blacking out in. Like, I'm okay with certain areas. Look at this. What is going on? Can't steer. Can't steer. Wow. Oh my gosh. Big boy. Okay. Gotta get down. Yeah, solid recovery. Oh, wow, Brace. So it is tomorrow. I'm dead. Okay, I survived. I had to cut throttle there or I was going to die. So the person that you just heard from, Brace, is that someone you knew pretty well? Work with them every day. Wow. Ah. Don't know how to do it. I don't think that's the way it is. Renaissance. Oops, I should have turned. Yeah, clock started. There you go. Is this one going to take a while? So where I have been crashing, there's still about another 45 seconds left. However, I will say, where I've been crashing, it gets easier after that. The hardest stuff is at the front end of this. The last stuff is way easier. But for some reason, I'm blacking out and I can't do anything about it. I tried to use speed brake there, but it didn't work, so I gotta go back to throttle. Every time somebody tells me I need to use a speed brake, I try it, and then I realize it's a mistake, and I have to go back to the throttle. Nice. That could be a blackout. Yeah, watch out. Whatever. Only lost 14 points. Just keep going, whatever. That's crazy, Cannonball. We got a lot of rain last Tuesday, and we're not supposed to get any more rain for quite a while. Cutting throttle. I can't do it. I can't do it. I hate this turn. Hate that turn. I don't know how you're supposed to. I'm going to cut throttle and I'm just going to take it really slow. I'm going to go over that one really nice and slow. That's the way the sim, that's the way Sobo wants me to do it. They want me to go really slow around that corner. Every time the air buffet flashes off, future light reminds me of the right stuff when Jaeger breaks the sound barrier. It just sucks because it was never like that before. You could get around that corner fine. No, I know. That's why I got to slow down, John. They want you to go slow around that corner. I cut the throttle and I hadn't even started. Like I couldn't do that turn. Isn't that crazy? You think I'll finish? This is what Arctic was dealing with. Highly likely, Cannonball says. You think your 166 was the only time you actually finished today? That's funny. I'm sure Misty's got like a 75. That was a way better turn. Way better turn. Here we go with this turn. Wait for it. Oh, we got lucky. Wow. I got lucky. No blackout. Good turn there, too. I don't even see what my PB is. I don't see how I'm this many points ahead. Because I'm just killing it compared to my PB. Not that it'll last, but... Oh my gosh, are you kidding? I slowed down, I let go of the yoke. I don't know what you want from me. I don't understand. Like, I slowed down, I let go of the yoke. It's crazy. It's crazy. This turn sucks too. That's okay. I don't care. I just don't understand on that turn. I mean, I lost so many points. And it's like I slowed down and tried to cut it short and not go too low and start to black out. I don't get it. Oh no. Oh, I wasn't watching. I looked up at the score. Or the map, I mean. How 2,500 points? What? I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down. My engine quit. My engine quit. Did you see it? Did I run out of fuel? No. No. No, my engine, the needle of my engine went down. Engine 1, it went down like this. There's no way you run out of fuel in this. There's no way they would make you run out of fuel in this. I don't believe you. Like, why would they do that? There's no way that's a real thing. Because of the loop? Okay, now that makes sense. My add fuel button doesn't work on this, I guess. Hold on. That's upsetting. Very upsetting. Oh, it does work. Shift AF. Huh. Interesting. I was doing that, and it didn't work. Oh, it's not working. Weird. Huh. It doesn't work. Am I not? No. Weird. How does Shift AF not work? Add fuel quantity. It adds 25% of the fuel to the aircraft. I don't understand. Why does that not work? It works with every other plane. Oh, disabled in challenge. That makes sense. Okay, repair is not an option, unfortunately. Refuel is, not repair. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. All right, let's try Shift F. That works. Okay. Weird. I wonder why repair and refuel works, but add fuel doesn't. I wonder why they... I mean, I feel like if they truly wanted to limit your options, they shouldn't let repair and refuel also work. You know? Like, okay, you don't want us to refuel. Because maybe, listen, I don't think it's a bad idea to make it to where, okay, we're going to make it to where you have a certain amount of fuel. That way you can't do this opening loop. That way we keep it even, because there's some people that do the loop, there's some people who don't. The people who do the loop get better times. But we want to make that fair. So we're going to make it to where you can't add fuel, so you can't fly for 30 seconds out of the way. You know, like if you truly want to make it fair, then don't let any refueling happen. None. I don't think it's a bad idea. But don't make one work and another not. If you're going to really get rid of a command, you know. I can't believe I ran out of fuel. I just didn't understand it. I saw my engine go down. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, this is a bad turn. That's a bad turn. I'll probably black out here.
I need fuel.
I think that was like 2,400 points last time. That was a really bad turn at the beginning. This is just bad. What's that big sound? Is that your phone? Oh. It's waiting. I couldn't tell where it was in the other room. Take it slow. We don't even know if there's 3 people in your group. I know. That's why earlier I was like, I just want to get a time. I can't get a time if I keep blacking out. And I'm blacking out when I go slow. Like when I went around that weird 90-degree turn, I slowed down. Went above it. Didn't even stay low. It's crazy. $2,800. How about that? See, that's better. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. All right, I'll take it. Not great, but we're still here. Somehow gained points. That's good. I still got to do that stupid landing challenge, John. Ooh, lost 27. Ouch. Gain 22. He's back. I've dropped throttle. I'm gonna die. I can't do it. I don't know how to make that turn. Your afterburners were still on. I cut throttle. You can see the needles drop. I looked at them to make sure they were down. No, speed brakes don't slow me down enough. I tried that earlier. I mean, I'll do both, but I'll fall out of the sky if I do that. They should be ashamed of themselves. Just let people fly. If it's too fast, let us crash. I say, let them crash.
All right, now everybody, get in crash position.
I'll take 22. Can't make that turn. Morning, Bronco.
Bet you thought I'd forgotten your Christmas bonus. There you are.
Thank you, Misty.
$5. Maybe I'll go to the movies by myself.
Thank you, Misty. I don't think I've got it, but we'll see. It's rough. This sucks. Just fly straight. I could. Nice, Misty. It's a great movie, isn't it? Don't you love it? It's a great movie. $39? What? Tell me what I did to get 3,900. That's crazy. I just didn't want to waste it. I mean, I've already wasted it. That was bad. I just lost 2,800. Still. Oh, I would say so, John. Now, I haven't seen Beverly Hills Cop, so I don't know. Nice. cutting throttle. I also use speed brake. Just get me out, right? Just get me out of there. $5,000 I made up. Unbelievable. Oh, it's fine. I don't care about that.
I need fuel.
I did. I just realized it because I was like, hey, last time I was here, I ran out of fuel. Hurry up. Figure out what the button is. I could be lower here. Last time I crashed in this area. I thought the challenge ended here, but apparently not. Oh, it does. Oh, the arrow was farther away and I never saw a goal marker. Watch, it won't work. Bugged. 199. That's amazing. It is a PB. 209 was my PB before. Well, it's just the three of us. Look at that. I could beat Funky by 2,000. Misty with 175. I'm going to try again. Just one more time. Let's see if I can beat it by 2,000. I guess your score exactly 75. I'm in 75. John says I'd call it. Okay, one more chance, John. Can I just get one more? If I crash, it's fine. I'll stop it after the crash. What's up, Tranquil? No, I don't know if I'm gonna. Oops. I don't know if I'm gonna destroy that landing. I don't know. Thanks, Tranquil. It's been rough. We've been doing this for 45 minutes, and that was the very first time I've ever gotten to the end. I lost 900. Well, I did have like 3,000 on that one, didn't I? Just trying to survive. 3,000 because I didn't go over like the one before. $64. fine. It's fine. Curious how that stacks up. Is it way worse? I know it was higher. That was bad. 2.6 isn't good. I added fuel. Get down. We got to get down if we're going to make up any points here. That's good. It's not enough to beat 2,000 though, is it? Okay. It's not enough, but I'll take it. Oh, dang it. Trady said, I just recently got 2024 and it's just so impressive how much of a step back this is from 2020. Oh, that's so incorrect. Where do I begin? The UI. It's fine. Terrible default key binding. Yeah, default key binding's rough. Camera views, they're fine. Overall bugs. Do you remember the bugs in 2020? Do you remember how many years it took 2020 to get to where it was? I remember the bugs in 2020. I remember them, and I remember they lasted years. This game's been out for 1 year. He said I pushed back from the gate to start my first flight, and I clicked all space. So you pushed back. You're saying, Trady, that you pushed back from the gate on your first flight, clicked something by accident, and something weird happened? Are you telling me that you're judging your 2024 flight experience on one thing? Huh. I gotta do this landing challenge. There are only 3 of us. All right, Nagasaki landing. I remember all the bugs in 2020. I remember all the CTDs in 2020. We have them documented here. Not that.
PC load letter?
510. I'd say at least 450 of those belong to 2020. All right, are you ready? Yeah, so Trady, you're literally, you didn't even deal with 2020 like we dealt with. Turn autopilot off. I remember the long loading times. I do remember that. I remember the long loading times. Yeah, I think anyone who thinks 2024 is a step back from 2020 hasn't played 2024 enough and didn't play 2020 enough. There's a Sam. And the awful frames, sure. Yeah, you got to turn off autopilot quick in this. Oh, let me turn on LRM for you all.
Sync rate. What's your prediction? Prediction? Yes, prediction. Pain. Sync rate. 500. 400.
John says, Sammy, stop eating the carpet. He licks anything like a blanket or the carpet. He does.
Sync rate. 300.
We're on the wrong controls here. I could tell. There we go. I was trying to adjust my camera angle. There we go. Harry does that. By the way, I'm not noticing the wind be completely terrible right now.
Approaching minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
I landed late. Yeah, I mean, Trady, listen, I've been playing this for a year, and it's not bad. It's not bad. Carnival thought that was 400,000. Add a million to it, Carnival. If I had landed on time, that would have been good. John, what was your score? Look at friend's score. Okay, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'll look next. I'll look next time. Hold on. Trady, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of things I don't like about this sim, but if you're comparing this sim to 2020, I don't think it's close. It looks so much better. Like the GA flying, if you do GA flying is great. If you're talking about like keybinds, yeah, some of the keybinds can suck, but they did in 2020 as well. Like you can't compare the two. They both can be bad. I'm going to tell you right now, I think the way you do this, because you have a crosswind, I think you fly at this runway at the angle I'm going right now. Like right now, don't go straight onto the runway. I think you use this kind of as a headwind and not as a crosswind, and then change your angle at the very end. Because right now, we're kind of facing that wind, you know? I had my speed brakes up. Oops. My biggest gripe is UI. I found 2020 to be significantly better. Well, what? Okay, but that UI is a very broad term. What in particular? Like, I mean, there are things that this sim added a ton. Like, they added the photo mode, which is really good. They added the Challenge League, which we're doing right now. 2020 didn't have this. Everything to me looks better in the sim. The weather looks better. I don't know. I mean, you'd have to tell me what you think with the menu, the toolbar on top. That doesn't bother me a ton. I think if we had Flow, I don't know if you ever used Flow for 2020. Flow was great. When they bring out Flow, it'll be a non-issue because we'll use that instead. I'm going too fast. I'm not focused. We're going to sync.
Approaching minimums.
So now I'm going to turn at the very end.
40, 30, 20, 10.
I landed late again. He says 10 and then I don't hit the ground. Oh, 2,000 less. Dang. Never use Flow, so I'm not familiar. I always use the toolbox on top to open add-ons such as GSX. So I'm not using GSX because my computer is just simply not strong enough. I've tried it and I really struggle to use it. My computer's just not good enough. I'm gonna try not to float this time. I think if I can not float, we have a chance. So Trady, I do think the control bindings are the absolute worst thing about this sim. Constantly having to change your controls from plane to plane. And I know that there's different planes, but like, it's just such a pain. But it was a pain in 2020. So I don't think it's like 2020 was so much better with that. It wasn't. Gears down. Okay, we're good. Slowing down.
1,000.
We're not going to float. We're not going to float. We're not going to float. Do you arm the speed brake? No, I'm doing it manually. As soon as I land, I'm doing it for my Honeycomb Bravo.
500.
But I mean, if you need to, that's fine.
I'll be back.
All right, Brace. A meeting. Good luck. Full flaps. I'm 30 degree. I think when you have a crosswind like this, you probably don't want to use full flaps. It means it's going to lift you up even more, so I'm not doing full. So notice I'm coming in just at a slight angle.
50, 40, 30,
And then correct at the end.
10.
I am trimming all the time. I'm constantly trimming Carnival. Now, LRM thinks that was a good landing, but that doesn't mean the sim thinks it was a good landing. See, it thinks it was worse. I thought that was the best landing I've had all night. The sim, you never know. I landed way closer to the line. I couldn't even tell that I landed. That's how smooth it was. Like, I was just on the ground. There was no boom. So who knows? Like, completely random. We've talked about it before, that one thing 2020 did better than this was they would tell you what you did to achieve a score. What's up, Sneaky? Sneaky, I've done it 3 times. I've got 1.3 million the first 2. And then what you just saw, 1.1. It looks like not centered, but do you think not, and you're right, do you think non-centered would really affect your score by that much? What's up, Suzuki? Long time no see. What's going on? Why is it so wobbly? It will do that when autopilot is on. So as soon as I turn autopilot off, it's good. It defaults to autopilot on, which is terrible. It should not start with autopilot on. If you want autopilot, turn it on. I didn't think it was a big drop at the end, and neither did LRM. LRM thought 127. I don't think the not centered would affect the score by that much, but maybe it does. Been a while. Good to see you're still doing my thing. I am, yeah. And the only thing different is the other night we played Supermarket Simulator, and on Saturdays we do old games. We do retro gaming. But that's it. Bought the Boris 777 sound pack. Worth it. I need to look into it because I've heard it's good. How about that? Sneaky, thanks for the gift sub to Carnival. Sneaky, thanks for the gift sub to Misty. Very nice of you, Sneaky. Thank you for that. Has anybody tried Seafarer? No, I've not. Suzuki, have you tried Seafarer? Thank you for that, Sneaky. Very nice of you.
200.
They coach me but steal your techniques. Is that true? They don't steal my techniques. They've got nothing to steal from me.
100. Approaching minimums. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Uh-oh.
10.
That was bad. I was too busy trying to adjust that angle, that camera angle. Dang. Not great, Bob. Now that's, LRM thinks that was a 374. Watch, the sim will go 200 or 2 million. 1.2. Are you feeding rudder in before you land? Not really. Maybe a little. Maybe a little. I did the first time. Thank you all for the hype train. How about that? I think I did the first time, but I'll have to check and see if I did. Missions are a good idea, but some of the stuff is so bad. Are you talking about Seafarer? Bronco says I'm playing it and I really want to like it, but it's rough. Oh. I gotta sneeze. Sorry. I'm hoping this first flight in the 340 will help change my mind. Doesn't seem like GSX is fixed though.
Bless you.
Is it the stock 340? Is there a stock 340 or did you get the third-party Inabuilds 340? Thanks, Sneaky. Inabuilds. Okay, well, I hope you have a good computer. From what I've heard, that Inabuilds 340 is, it uses a lot of resources on your computer. I don't have it, so I don't have any experience with that. Nice build. Okay. If you have a nice build, I think you're going to enjoy the sim. There's some things that, like you said, with the UI that you'll be like, well, it kind of sucks, but you learn to get around it and use what you want to use. Sneaky, I'll let you know if I feel like I'm using rudder at the end. I don't think I'm using rudder at the end. I think I'm just, right now I'm treating the angle to the runway more of a headwind. And then just turning the plane with the yoke at the end. Jado's right, Trady. I did do that. I did use 2020 controls instead of 2024 controls. However, that ends up changing things. Like, there are certain buttons that don't work in 2024 mode, like Y for slew. I was used to that for 2020, so I don't use 2024. Also, in photo mode, Shift V only works in 2024 and not 2020 keyboard bindings. All right, here we go. No rudder. I am trimming a lot. Trim up. Trim down. Trim up.
Approaching minimums.
Dropping speed. Trim up. Trim up.
40,
Trim up.
30, 20,
Turn.
10.
Drop throttle. Like, I thought that was smooth, but LRM says no, 348. .2. Can't get over the hump. I will say, as I taxi out, the physics feel absolutely amazing, Trady says. You didn't hear me earlier, though. Have you... Is this your very first flight? Yeah. So I don't understand how you can say that 2024 is so much worse than 2020 when you've literally never flown. How soon do I think it'll be on sale? It was on sale recently, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure 2024 was on sale recently. Oh, first flight in an airliner. Okay, well, that's different. 15 hours in a... Okay, that's different. 15 hours in GA. And, I mean, I would assume you enjoyed your GA flying. The GA flying's really good in this. Every time I fly a plane in GA, it's super nice. Yeah, I understand the key bindings. You're right. You're right with the key bindings. I agree. I get frustrated with those key bindings. And I wish it was easier to see the key bindings and edit the key bindings, because there's so many steps you have to take in the menu. Unfortunately, there are so many choices and so many variations of planes. So I don't know. I gotta do the rally race.
200. One approaching minimums. 50. 40.
What's it doing? It's trying to pull me back up.
30. 20. 10.
It's almost like it tried to auto throttle back up when it thought I was slowing down. Gosh, I'm not turning very well. That sucked. That was really bad. I don't know if I got a random gust I didn't turn on speed brakes. That was just bad all around. That was the worst one of the night. Let's try one more time and then switch it to the rally race. It does work, Trady. Yeah, it does work. It works for me. I just don't like it because it won't. I can't. There's not a button to freeze the camera where I'm looking. I don't mind this challenge. I'm not affected by the wind that much unless that ending was the gust, but I don't feel like the wind is terrible. We had way harder crosswind challenges in 2020 where you were fighting the plane. I don't feel like I'm fighting the plane. I hope this is a good one. I need to do the rally race. I wonder why they don't let us fly the 320, the stock Inabuilds 320. Like, it's a good plane in the sim. Let us use it.
200. Rate.
Come on, be a good one. Be a good one. Speed is solid, 130.
100. Approaching minimums. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
We're up. That ground effect is so difficult to deal with. Everything's fine until the very end. The last 5 seconds, it just goes woof and lifts up. And it's really hard to figure out what that's going to do. All right, let's switch because clearly I think we are at our limit on this one. Yeah. I'm going to take your word for it, Carnival. All right, here we go with this crap. My PB is 215. They both have a 212. Give me my 218 and we're done. $212. Should be ashamed of themselves. Watch over speed, thank you. I pulled back way too far, apparently. I was way down on that speed. I remember the overspeed in the valley at the end is terrible. What'd I say? Give me my 218. .218. Only 6 seconds behind the next two people. I'd say that's probably where I'll end up. I can try it one more time, but it's not going to change. If another heavy hitter comes in, I could easily get kicked out. I knew they were going to say that was a miss. I knew it. Dang. So this Amazon review thing randomly added a bunch of NCAA stuff today. And the first one on my list was UK toddler leg warmers. The stream really affects my list. Is it the stream that's affecting your list? And second question, are you going to get them? How could anybody not love those? Get them for Clorox. Maybe Clorox has someone that would want to use them. Oh, I got greedy. I think it was about UK Bliss. was a bad turn. Oh, made up a little time. Made up a little bit more time. Oh, how did I lose 5/10? I've done nothing wrong. And a game 2. Here's the overspeed. That's got to be a PB, right? Did we do it?
Not bad, but not good.
PB. I'll take it. I'm not going to be able to do anything better than that. Good. Third, second. Funky Fly had just barely more. Man, I just could not make that score better. Carnival with a 1-5. Not on the world leaderboard. What'd you do wrong, Carnival, that you couldn't get on the world leaderboard? What happened? I'm surprised Carnival's not doing it right now to be on the world leaderboard. Look at my 198. I'm ahead of Sneaky. How am I ahead of Sneaky? And that was tonight. Sneaky's way better than I am. There's Brace Yourself at 300. You have to be that lucky one. Yeah. You definitely have to be lucky, but it doesn't hurt to be good as well. And then 209 there. Wow. There's Sneaky with 212. See, that's what I'm talking about. He left. All right. Well, I think we should do a little bit of GeoGuessr to finish the night because I think we've done what we need to do. Let's go.
The world is fliggity now. Latvia, Kentucky, a farm or a town. Predictions are loaded. We're feeling the pressure. Trust the meta. It's Chat Guesser.
We'll do 2 rounds. We'll do 1 outdoor, 1 indoor. Renaissance says an oddball map. How about the roller coaster one? How about that? Hapes has pinned a link at the top of chat. So here's what we're gonna do. If you want to play along, click that link. It's gonna bring up. If you click that link, it's gonna open up a tab in your browser. It's gonna have a map. You click on the map where you think we are, and that's it. Don't say anything in chat. Don't type your answer in chat. Don't type any hints in chat. And please do not Google anything that you see. We are on the honor system. Please, nothing from Google. Give me a second.
Please refrain from Googling.
Okay, so we are here. The map that we're doing is anywhere in the world at a theme park. So you're going to see some sort of theme park in the background. Are you surprised? Look at him. Look at him. Look how comfy he is. You should sit next to him.
Where?
On his right, behind his butt. And then maybe he'll move. Look at him. All right, let's look here.
I'll sit down here.
I'll turn on Meta. I mean, there's so much here. We've got to find this, right? Just tell me what the answer is. There's so much here, and yet I don't know what's going on. I mean, it looks like if that's water, it looks like it's to the east.
I'm back.
Brace, what's going on? How was the meeting? Did you learn anything? There's a lot of English here. Hapes knows exactly where this is. Start to get your guesses in. I'm counting you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I learned that the project is still progressing with or without you, right? 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I'm scared that only one of us has an email so far. Why does that scare you? What do you mean? How did you find this specifically? I just don't know what you saw specifically. Oh, I don't know. I'm just plonking. I really don't know. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what it was. It was this Fuengirola. Fuengirola. I wasn't looking for that word at all. Give me that severance. Brace really wants out. What if you volunteer? What if you tell them you'd be happy to go? That wouldn't give you severance, though, would it? That'd be you quitting. Right? John didn't see the EU license plate on the car. John went San Juan. All right, round 2. Sun is in the south. There's the park. Way off in the distance. I like these images. Renaissance. Brace probably has it in his contract that if he's fired, his severance package includes 51% of the company. He'd probably like that. Where could this be with those coasters right on that water? Good luck with your firings. Hope it goes really well. Yeah, John doing Office Space. Oh, the pleasure is all on this side of the table. 30 seconds. What if the company goes into debt? Does he get 51% of the debt? I don't think that's how it works. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I don't think any of us know where this is. Thank goodness. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm going to go somewhere northeast. I'm going to go like over here. The official answer was Indiana Beach. Huh. That sounds terrible. Indiana Beach. And Indiana Beach is actually kind of close to 65 going between Indy and Gary. It's which exit is that? The Remington exit. I bet that's relatively close to the Windmill Farms. I don't know if you could see that from. I guess not. No. Yes, Bronco GeoGuessr. You can play now. We're doing amusement parks. This sun is in the east, so I don't know if I'd put a lot of stock into it. They are driving on the right-hand side of the road. Interesting. Palm trees. This one's going to be interesting. Palm trees and a place like this with like go-karts and mini golf. I kind of think I know where I'm going to go. Yeah, I think so. But I don't. And this road looks kind of familiar. Like, right? Kind of that style, right? Like the 3 lanes on both sides. I don't know. I'm probably not even close. I'm sure I'm not even close.
Can you not see that road sign?
I will say the palm trees are only here and nowhere else. No, you can't see the road sign. Get your guesses in. I'm going to count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. What do y'all think? I mean, I feel like Panama City is a good answer, but I also think everybody was 200 kilometers away. So should I go to somewhere like Gulf Shores or something that's like 200, or Pensacola or something? Maybe I change it up. Let's go Gulf Shores if everybody went Panama City. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, it's Fort Myers. I went the wrong way. It put me in last. No. That location, well, I mean, it was just a rinky-dink little fast tracks. Wow. Round 4. That was rough. Not a good start. It looks like the sun is in the south. And of course, there's no cars really close. Well, there's that. Oh, I don't know. Renaissance says it looks like we're the first ones here. Bronco. Wow. Wow, Bronco. Really? Little trampoline park. I guarantee you have to sign a waiver before you use this park. Counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't think it's an EU country because that's just white. So what would it be? It's maybe I'm worried. I'm worried that I don't know. 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 I mean, look at this. Look at the mountains. Look at the buildings. It looks like Italy or Greece, but there's all English from where, well, not all. I saw world. That doesn't mean it's English. I mean, look over here. I'm gonna go over. I don't know. Spain. I just didn't know. Amazing, Bronco. Absolutely amazing. Morera. Morera. I don't know how else you would say that. Final round. It's been difficult. Really difficult. Water is to the south. I thought that was C-3PO, but it's somebody and a monkey. I would say they could clean that water a little bit. It looks pretty brown. Or palm trees. South. Don't think we've ever had an apple monkey win. I don't know what that means. Why would I have said that? I don't know. He pulled up a quote and it was me saying that. An apple monkey. I don't get it. Probably from Earthbound? Oh, is there an apple monkey in Earthbound? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Look at Commander. 1. Closing the guesses. I'm just going to plonk it somewhere in Europe. Turkey. Your winner. This was outside of Antalya. Your winner was Commander. How about Commander with the win? Is that Commander's first win? How about that? GG Commander. Hapes in second. Renaissance on the podium in third. I was outside in fourth.
Not good.
Do exclamation mark me, Commander. Bliss in fifth. Clorix sixth. Wolfie seventh. Bronco eighth. Bronco only played 3 rounds. Bacon ninth. Tweak 10th. And John rounding out the top 10. Tweak did beat John and only played 2 rounds. GG, Tweak.
Indoors, indoors, indoors.
There we go. All right. We'll be doing indoors. If you want to put some waffles on the cubbies or just a state. We're trying to see if we're going to see a state in one of these images. I don't think we're going to. We've hit a little bit of a slump since thinking we were close. So we'll see what happens. On this blanket? Oh, gross. Why didn't you clean it up? Well, what would you normally clean that up with? You wipe it with a paper towel instead of just letting it sit there. That's gross. Poor Sam. Well, I'm just saying. $45 seconds left. Oh, wow. There's 1.2 million waffles on no. Tranquil says, I'll give this one a try since I missed the first game. And yeah, doubtful we'll see a state sign. Yeah, we're not going to see a state sign. I mean, we could. Probably not. That's the beauty of the bet. I like the bets where you could, but you probably won't. I like that. As opposed to like, will we see a lamp or a faucet or an outlet? $10 seconds on the bets. All right, here we go. Good luck. Round one. Now, this one's odd. That's interesting, isn't it? Meta. Yeah, I agree, Wolfie. A lot of them look like this. This is really strange. There are some outlets down there. 25 seconds left. This room can fit 2.5 of your apartments in it. What about this table? Could you get this table in your apartment? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to go somewhere close to Washington. I don't know. Good plonk. The official answer was that is the White House. I didn't know that was the White House. How about that? I didn't know that was in the White House. And I've been in the White House. The Eagle in Lincoln didn't give it away? No, it didn't. I thought it would be like his birthplace or something. This is cool. Bacon's first 5,000, really? Lincoln was born in a log cabin. No, I know that. I didn't know if it was something like after. Not where he was born, necessarily. This is an interesting place. If you turn around, I believe I know this place, and I was there not too long ago, Broncos says. Counting you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I don't know. I was thinking, for some reason, I was thinking of the Space Center in Huntsville, or the Space Camp in Huntsville. Yeah, U.S. Space and Rocket Center. That's what I'm going to go with. I don't think it's right, but I think it's a neat answer. No, Mexico. Yeah, of course it was Mexico. Couldn't you tell that that was Mexico?
You boys like Mexico?
Wow. Yeah! It was close to the Planetario Puebla. Bronco said my guess didn't go through. Oh, that sucks. Next round, round 3. Show me a state. Could we see one here? We could. Maybe. Cotton gin. No state. Dang. Thought we had a chance here. This is a very interesting location. I don't think they're promoting it, Apes. They're just showing that it existed. Too bad we can't read those post-it notes. Which post-it notes? I gotta count you down. Man, I really thought there was a chance we could see a state here. There was a board that said, what do you think it would have been like on a cotton farm? And guess put up, oh, yes. How would life be different if you'd grown up on a cotton farm? I'd probably be in shape. I gotta count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. John got this. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I mean, I would think it's something in the South, but it doesn't have to be in the South. It could be Give me something in Washington, D.C. I don't know. I'm going to plonk it in the middle. No, it's not there. I'm going to plonk it in the middle because I'm just not sure. That's a solid plonk. John went Charlotte. Boy, I got really lucky with that plonk. John, how did you know Charlotte? And almost nailed it. A block away, John? Mecklenburg. Is Charlotte Mecklenburg? I didn't know that. Wow, John. Round 4. Oh, this one's... Let's see. Okay. Centennial Center for Interdisciplinary Science. She blinded me with science. Huh. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We just don't have much to go off of here. I mean, I think there's... Gosh, I don't know. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. It's a tough one, you all. I don't know. I don't know what to do. They spelled center wrong. So you could go Canada, Australia, maybe even England. I think I'm going to go Canada. Let's go Toronto. Let's go Toronto. Yeah, they reversed the R and the E. Maybe the people got their money back when they spelled it wrong. Come on. Oh, it was Canada. Canada, and it was really far west. That sucks. Wolfie. GG. Well done, Wolfie. Edmonton. Oh, come on. Boo. No state. Yo soy la Virgen de la Caridad, Patrona de Cuba. You think that's where we are? Candle offerings, only $4. They must be on sale. John, you see these achievements Exhorter's getting? He's playing Crime Patrol on Sega CD. Isn't that the one we played? Uh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Yeah, I did not play it. Closing the guesses. All right, I'm just going to go Cuba because it seems to be that. Let's go Havana. It was the Basilica of the National Shrine of the. Wow. Wow and wow. Your winner was Wolfie. GG Wolfie. I'll take second out of all that. Bliss was third. John just outside in fourth. Clorix fifth.
yes.
Commander
I hate
sixth.
this.
Phoenix
It is
seventh.
revolting.
Bronco eighth.
Please.
Bronco only played 4 rounds. Renaissance ninth. And Tweak rounding out the top 10. And Tweak only played 3 rounds. Cuba is not a state. It's a country, Hape says. It's not. It's true. It's not a state. That was rough. And with that, we are done. We're done. As for tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to do yet. Actually, I do. I think what we're probably going to do tomorrow is continue the achievement in Japan where we were flying the Cessna 414 with leg number 4. I think that's what's going to happen tomorrow. So come back tomorrow for a little GA flying in Japan. Let's see. Who are we going to raid?
We must have waffles.
All right. So Cuba is not a state. No, that's why you asked that question. It is not a state. The image. No. Who are we gonna raid? Raven's on. We'll go raid Raven. Raven is still playing Resident Evil 7. What? It's not letting me copy. There we go. All right, we did it. Appreciate you all being here. Let's go say hi to Raven. Come back tomorrow. We're going to do it again. Hope you all have a great day tomorrow. Hope to see you tomorrow night. None of it.
Will everybody please leave? I want everyone out!
Fliggity 1976 out.